Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm YouTube famous, and I'm not going anywhere. And somebody said under my video the other day, they said something about me lying to all my subscribers because I said I was gonna come up with a new way to introduce myself in 2017. Yeah, that's called laziness, and if you go back and you watch my earliest videos, I also said I was the biggest hypocrite on YouTube, which I am. And I'm gonna prove that tonight by the video that I'm getting ready to do. But the other thing is about my intro, is like if I go a day without doing my intro, everybody's like, why didn't you do your intro? And then people are like, I love your intro, you should keep it. So like the majority of the people said they really liked my intro. So I tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a poll in this video. Do you want me to keep my intro or get rid of my intro, okay? And whichever gets more, then that is what I will do. Like, I'll either, if you guys want me to get rid of my original intro, the hey guys, it's Peter and I'm back. Because I'm YouTube famous now. I'm YouTube famous now. Then I will come up with a new intro if everybody is like, okay, it's time to do a new intro. Now, the other thing, it's just been one of those days, okay? Because I'm about to show you about how I am the biggest hypocrite on YouTube, which I've always said, you guys. I've always said, I'll say something and the next day, like I'll say, oh, I can't stand this person, and the next day I'll say, I absolutely love that person, and on and on and on, right? So, I said I would never do an honest to goodness, true mukbang, which I'm about to do. But what happened was, what had happened, I think not, is that I was in my office all day today and I was working on stuff, and then I came home late and I was like needing to make my videos. Alex was gonna go and do something right after work, get like a drink or something with this friend of his. That ended up not happening. He came home and then we were gonna make a video together. That didn't end up happening. So he ended up like going to dinner at his mom's house. I was gonna go, but then I was like, no, I really wanna put some videos out because I didn't really get to put videos out the last couple days. So anyway, special effects. I was like, I'm gonna go get some comfort food, because the reason there are no lights in this video is that I was pulling my lights out to put up tonight. I don't just leave them out like most YouTubers, because I do actually live in the space that I work, like Roseanne's living room, get it? And so, like, I can't just have those lights out all the time. So I put them away, I hide them behind this chair over there, and then I bring them out when I'm gonna use them. Well, as I was pulling one out, it slipped from my hand and it fell and I broke the light bulb. So now I only have one light until I go buy another light bulb, and I put it on and it like shadows my face. Even worse than this is shadowed. So I was like, okay, I wasn't gonna make this video, and then I was like, screw it, I'm gonna make a video, I wanna make a video, so anyway. But I was in such a bad mood because I was like, you know, like it's those first world problems that always get me down. It's never the big things in my life that really bring me down. Are you guys like this? It's always like the little petty shit over time. It's like the light bulb falls down, the video didn't go the way that I wanted it to go before, I was at my office all day too long, all this kind of stuff, you know, like I didn't get a shower this morning, so I want to take a shower tonight, on and on and on. And so I just was like, I want comfort food tonight. It's my cheat day anyway, I've lost 8 pounds now, I want comfort food. So I went to Noodles and Company. It was very, very busy in there tonight, okay? All the people at the Noodles and Company. And okay, one of the things I love about Noodles and Company is they're one of those restaurants that when you go in, they have that machine with like 100 different kind of flavors of soda. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, I love those machines so much. When they first came out, I was like, oh my God. Noodles and Company is actually the first place I went where they had it. If you guys don't have a Noodles and Company in your area, Noodles and Company is basically all just pasta, okay? They have salads and soup, and I love their Thai curry soup. Is like one of my favorite soups in the entire world, but I didn't get it tonight. I was gonna get like all these different kinds of things, but to be really honest with you, I'm not that hungry, and I didn't want to spend $50 just to do a mukbang video, so I was like, okay. But they have all kinds of pasta, and then the most important thing is that they have the 100 drink, and I get the vanilla root beer, Barks vanilla root beer. No, this is not an ASMR video, but I did do an ASMR chicken nugget mukbang video if you'd like to go watch it. Okay, so first and foremost, I got my silverware. I'm so excited, oh my God. Okay. And then a little unknown fact is that Noodles and Company has the best Rice Krispie treats in the entire world. I love them so much. When I was a little kid growing up, my grandparents, my grandmother, well, my grandparents live in Fort Wayne, Indiana. My dad grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And so we would go up there, and my grandma she had made the most, I mean, it's really hard to screw up Rice Krispie treats, but listen, I've done it, okay? I burned them in the bottom of a pan. How do you even do that? But my grandma would make the best Rice Krispie treats in the entire world. And then she would like cut them into squares, and she would put them in this little container, and then she would wrap the container with pantyhose. Why? I'll never know. But anyway, that's what she would do to keep them real air fresh and tight. I love Rice Krispie treats. So good. Sometimes I like to take a drink so it mixes with the flavor. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was watching Dustin Daly do a video the other day, and he did in there a video where he opened candy that somebody had sent him, and he was eating the candy while he was talking. And he was like, "Do y'all smell your candy before you eat it?" I smell all my food. I also smell books. Then the next thing I got was, I love their little containers. The pesto cavatappi, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm so excited to eat this. And it's like this green, do you see it? It's like this green twisted pasta with Parmesan cheese on it. The one thing I do not love about Noodles and Company is that when you get it home, and it has little tomatoes and stuff in it too. This is actually one of the lowest, both the things I got are like the lowest calorie things on the menu there, because I'm still trying, even though I'm eating bad tonight, besides the Rice Krispie treat and the drink, this is not, this I think was 660 calories. Oh my god, it's so good. By the way, this is not sponsored by Noodles and Company. I wish. And the other thing I got, and this is one of my favorites there, but there's one thing about it, and I used to get this and watch Mob Wives. Did you guys watch Mob Wives? Oh my god. I was devastated. When Big Ange died, I can't believe, I don't think they're going to do any more shows of it, because they had the final showdown with Karen Gravano and Renee, and Drita. Drita was always my favorite. Anyway, this is the pasta rosa. You see it? It's just like penne pasta with this tomato sauce, and then they have Parmesan cheese over it. But the one thing that they have in here that I do not love is that there are little leaves of spinach. Do you see? I don't like it. I mean, I eat it. And there's also mushrooms. I know so many people are gonna say, "I cannot watch you eat, Peter." Oh, this was kind of spicy. I forgot it was spicy. Well, I'm sorry you can't watch me eat, but I've never done a mukbang, a true mukbang, so I thought, well, screw it, tonight I'm gonna do it. Some people are so into these mukbang things. If you guys love the mukbangs, can you explain to me in the comment section below, what it is that you love so much about mukbangs? I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong. But, Trisha Paytas's mukbangs are probably my favorite mukbangs. They make me want to eat though, so bad. Whenever I watch one of her mukbangs, they always make me so hungry. And then I'm like, Trisha, I'm supposed to be on a diet. I have a weight loss channel. Which, if you watch my weight loss channel, I've lost 8 pounds, like I mentioned. But starting next week, I'm going to also do a daily motivation and inspiration thing, how to beat social anxiety. Because, for 20 years, I've been a counselor and a life coach. So I'm going to do, how to beat social anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Did you guys see this video that Ricky Dillon put out? Okay, so somebody sent this to me. This is so if you do a mukbang with Peter Monn, it's basically me just talking, we're sitting there eating together. So I should have said that at the beginning so you guys could have made something to eat. But I didn't, so I'm sorry. But anyway, Ricky Dillon put this video out the other day called Rude YouTubers, or Rude YouTuber Stories or something. And since then, so many people have done these rude YouTuber stories. Like, and he was saying that he doesn't take credit for it necessarily, but he did start a trend, and I had noticed that a lot of other YouTubers did it, right? And I have myself encountered quite a few rude YouTubers, but I have to say that my experience of being on YouTube has been like, the majority of it has been like literally like 85% positive. Like the people have been so helpful. And it's weird because it's almost like the bigger the YouTuber, the friendlier they were. You know, like the Shanes and the Trishas and all those people, Charles Gross. I mean, like, the bigger the people were, the friendlier they were. Does that make sense? The more approachable they were. And so it was interesting watching that video. But then yesterday, I think he put out a video called YouTubers that I've met in person that I love, or something like that. At the beginning of the video, he talked about how, I'm trying to like show this, see? It's like legit so good. It is a little spicy. But this one's like 680 calories. So, and I won't eat both of those, the whole thing. But anyway, he was talking in there about who some of his favorite YouTubers are that he's met in person, how nice they are, and all this kind of stuff. And it was really interesting. He talked about the Gabby Show, and he talked about Jenna Marbles, he talked about Shane Dawson. Who else did he talk about? But anyway, it was interesting watching the video because he was saying, I'm trying to start like this whole positivity thing, and like, I think that we can be very negative and we like to expose people on YouTube, which, listen, has been a lot of like my gig on the drama channels, but I've also said that I've like wanted to be more positive and inspirational and like woof pack, woof woof, and all that stuff. And I do feel that way. It's like, you know, I think that, excuse me, I've said this in a lot of videos. Every day that we wake up, we can decide, are we gonna do something positive with this video? Or with this, are we gonna live with a life of intention that's positive today or negative? If I'm a person that makes videos on YouTube, am I a videographer? Am I a movie star? Am I gonna put content out there that's funny and making people laugh? Am I gonna put content out there, you know, like what do I wanna put out there in the world? And then owning it and standing behind it. But I definitely think it's a good question. And I definitely think that as YouTubers, we need to think about putting really positive content out there in the world, you know, and inspiring people. And it has a lot to do with why on my last Amy Slayton video, which is so interesting to me because at least every hour I get a new comment on that video where somebody just totally slashes me, right? And they're like, you were so mean to her and whatever. And I'm like, did you watch the whole video? Because the last 10 to 15, like the last 10 minutes is completely devoted to me just giving Amy Slayton suggestions on how to improve her life. And I even went so far as to say that I would help her if she needed a friend or needed to reach out to somebody. I would help her do all that kind of stuff. And I try to do that with any of my videos. You know, it's like I've gotten a lot of messages today, people wanting me to make a video about Amberlynn Reid. Well, the last time I made a video about Amberlynn Reid, I could not keep up with the comment section. It was so cruel. People really came for her. And no matter what we do in the world, I don't know that we need to be verbally abused to that extent, you know? I believe that we all need to be given millions of chances. And I mean, life is, we only have one life. Well, it's short, right? And so, I don't know. I've really thought a lot about that since I watched that video today, about the content that I put out there. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to poke fun. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to be funny, haha, and make videos about people, because I'm going to. But I think there's a way to do it. I think there's a learning experience that can come from each video that I do. I think I can put out positive content and be funny and not, you know, be cruel to somebody. There's a lot of people out there that don't know how to do that. Either they don't have enough life experience because they're very, very young, or they're just mean-hearted people at heart anyway, you know, and so like mean-hearted people at heart. They're just mean-hearted people, or they just don't love themselves enough that their content comes across as very aggressive and very hateful. For me, it was always a joke. I think what I know now in retrospect is maybe a joke at whose expense. And I don't need to rehash that a million times, but if I can get just as many content, or I can just get just as many people watching my videos, which is the main goal. And I don't care what anybody says. If you're making videos on YouTube, you're making videos because you want to get the views, okay? You want people to watch your video. I make videos on YouTube because I want you guys to watch them. I want you guys to enjoy them and laugh and brighten your day a little bit. That's why I do this, okay? So if I'm making videos and only one person is watching it, well, at least one person's like getting something out of it. But it would be nice if more and more people watch it. And I've never bullshitted about that on my channel. I've never said that I wouldn't love to be YouTube famous, which is where that all came from, right? Or have 1 million subscribers. I mean, who wouldn't, okay? If you get on here and you go, I don't care about the views, I don't care, you're full of shit, okay? That's just it. But how do you want to get to the top? Do you want to get to the top by dragging every person you possibly can just to get people to come to your videos and watch them? Or do you want to be a more positive person? I mean, I guess this says a lot about how you choose to live your life. So I've been trying to put out a lot of different content out there, you know, and it's whatever. So the people that like me will continue to watch it. Whether I'm dragging somebody or talking about my favorite pair of shoes. And some people that love me stop watching my videos when I start dragging people because they don't like that content. So for me, I think it works in my favor to only talk positively about things. Don't you think? I mean, I don't know. I think it's something for everybody to try and talk about, but I'm gonna have one little bite of this Rice Krispie treat and then I'm gonna sign off so I haven't let the dogs out yet and I wanna let them out and let them run around and stuff. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Go get Noodles and Company. It is so delicious. I love it. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. I feel like I'm at this small Italian restaurant in Grand Cayman and I've been laying out by the pool all day long and I'm burnt and I just took a nap and we walked into town to have dinner at this little romantic restaurant. So anyway, I love you guys so much and I will talk to you later. Follow me on all my social media. It's linked below. I'm super active and I'm also vlogging every day of my life for 2017. It's called Peter Vlogs. It would make the world to me. It would mean the world to me. Make the world? It would mean the world. It would mean the world to me. Who runs the world? Girls. It would mean the world to me if you would follow it. So thank you so much. Remember, I make content daily, so please subscribe and hit that little bell to the right so that you get notified every time I upload a video. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.